C'est bien là. Tu mets ici, Dan? Ok, installe-toi. Hein.
On peut le faire dans la piscine si tu veux. Dis-moi.
In a swimming pool.
Do you have enough light?
Qu'est-ce qu'il me demande?
T'as un briquet?
Ah, là.
No. No, do you have enough?
Ah, lumière.
La lumière, ouais.
Ah, ça y est. C'est pas exceptionnel. Hein.
Tu préfères quoi? En bas?
Ouais, on va aller en bas, tu sais pourquoi? Pour le son.
We can go to the basement, you know. Enfin,
No, it's better than that. Here.
on va vers?
Ouais.
Yeah, no, you get over here so you can get that in the background.
Ok.
Ouais, en fait, il veut que tu le filmes et que tu prennes le truc là-bas au fond.
Par contre, il y a une chose, c'est le son, on n'aura pas le son.
Hein?
On n'aura pas le son.
Comment on n'aura pas le son?
Ben, si j'étais de loin, le micro de la caméra, il va prendre le son là-bas.
Ah, ok, ouais.
Mais ce qu'on peut faire, on peut vous filmer déjà ici, déjà ensemble, avec ça derrière.
Ouais, ok.
Voilà.
Non, mais là,
Non, mais c'est pour le son. Parce que j'ai un micro sur la caméra.
Ok. Et after, you can continue l'interview.
Martini blanc, là, l'angle en bas.
Là, ok. Il y a vos verres qui sont là.
La musique, ça donne quoi?
De quoi?
Ça donne quoi la musique là?
Bah, de toute façon, la musique, elle sera plus forte que la voix, quoi qu'il arrive.
Ok.
I think there's enough light for you to go right
Ah,
here.
il veut la lumière, ouais. Là,
T'en as assez là?
là c'est bon la lumière. Là.
Ok.
Okay, then you get this and all that. Okay. Come on, go.
Ah ouais, il est mal, là tu
Ouais.
c'est tourné, ouais, comme il est beau. Il est vraiment beau.
Okay, what's it look like? Let's see.
Non, t'es très beau, Anna. Madame, you are very nice.
Okay.
Very pretty, Anna.
Okay.
Really,
Beautiful.
very pretty.
Very beautiful.
Very
Okay.
beautiful.
Okay.
Ok. You're
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Adam Bond for the world tour.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonjour.
Adam Bond play tomorrow in a old town in Nice, c'est-à-dire il joue demain à Nice au Staccato. Nous allons lui faire un interview. Old town, Vieux Nice, Adam Bond. It's him. Okay, ready Adam?
Okay. Great. Come on, baby.
I'll introduce Karin. Karin. Adam. Okay.
Ooh la la.
Alors, Adam, which person influenced your musical life?
Which person has influence? Well, many.
Many.
I'd say when you started playing rock and roll, it was for the little girls of the world. Because you wanted to meet beautiful girls. And after a while, it becomes about music. I've had many groups that I've listened to when I was young, and I still listen to them today, and I like rock and roll.
Did you play music because you want to meet a girl? Or just
No, that's why every kid picks up a guitar when they're small.
okay, what?
That's the reason.
Okay, okay.
Let's do it just for the girl.
And when you start to play music, is it to get a lot of girl?
Did we just answer that question?
Ouais,
No.
c'était le... No. I'm wrong. What is your mentor in rock and roll music? Mentor?
Mantra.
Mentor.
Do I have a mantra? Well,
Like
I like to
Elvis.
rock like it's my last night on earth. So if you try to play every day like there's no tomorrow, then you know what to do. Rock like fuck. That's my mantra. Rock like fuck.
Yes. Good answer. Why did you play? Why didn't you play in a Kiss band?
Well, I was very young and
Yeah.
very small, and I said I was old and very tall. And I showed up and I was young and small. But they liked me and they still know my name.
You have a rig.
My friend plays for Kiss now. He is my good friend from when I was small. His name is Tommy Thayer and he's the guitar player in Kiss. And I'm sure it's a good job. But I'm in Nice, so
You don't
who
have
gives a
a-
fuck?
You don't have a regret.
No. I wouldn't have lasted long in Kiss because they have many rules and I'm not really good with rules.
Ross?
Rules.
Ouais. Fuck
Fuck authority.
Et Adam, Michael Monroe, Steve Bator, what's they mean for you?
Well, Steve is dead. Mike's alive. They're friends. Steve was a friend. Mike was a friend. I actually made a record with Mike. It's very few left of people that were in New York at that time that played rock and roll and were sort of around that New York rock scene. And most of them are not actively working if they're still alive. So I'm keeping it alive, flying the flag for rock and roll.
Good answer. When Axel of Guns N' Roses singed with you, it was a good trip for you?
It's kind of cute. I mean, you know, he was a big star at the time, and he just kind of walked in like all big and everything. And we were playing in this club in New York called The Loft, which was a place everybody went after drinking and snorting and smoking and fucking at the place called the Scrap Bar. They would then all go in taxis to this place in The Loft on Mercer Street, and we'd play till 6 or 7 in the morning or till the cocaine ran out. And then one day, all kinds of people would go there. But one day Axel came in and just came up right on the mic and started singing like this whole dance. It was just like a video. It was pretty cool.
When you play on stage, okay, the Fire is your rock and roll partner.
Yeah.
Because last time I saw you with
I
a
have a
fire
show.
everywhere.
My
no?
show is dangerous. We use fire, fireworks.
Hey, are you agreed with a sentence of Lemmy of Motorhead said rock and roll must be dangerous?
Well, my real last name is Brenner, which means burn in German. So I guess I was born to rock like fucking burn shit. So I like lighting guitars on fire. Especially old ones that are worth lots of money.
Yes, I see you for the first time with the fire guitar. Wow.
Yeah, Adam, what is the way of life for you?
Well, I'm like a rock and roll gypsy, man. I got a rock and roll band and we just fuck around all over Europe with my band and I kind of live life, take it as it comes. I like playing music. I live the life of a working musician. It's not all glamorous. Parties by pools with beautiful women. But sometimes it is.
Okay, are you like Lemmy of Motorhead? Lemmy is a girl hunter. Are you girl hunter?
My girl hunter. No. I had my heart broken recently. I'm a pussycat. I just like my guitar, and you know, it's a rough life out here. It's not always fun and games, like I say. It's kind of a lonely life, but the music usually takes you somewhere that other people don't go. So
You don't play music just for shag, for
no, I play it for my heart, for my soul. It's what makes me me.
it's your passion. Your kind of music, is it more metal or more glam rock?
Well, I like both. I like all types of guitar music. I'm a guitar player, a really fucking good guitar player, and I like to play guitar like to the limit. I like to push it as far as I can take it, and instead of being the most technical guy, I tend to try to put it with my heart and my soul and whatever else I got to put into it, and put passion into it. So I know lots of tricks, and it comes out more from energy and your life force, as opposed to your knowledge of this note and that note.
I'm agreeing with you.
Well, you have to see my show and see what we do. And sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's shite, but it's what I do. I have the life of a working musician, and I'm proud to carry on for the people that have done it since the 40s and 50s and 60s, and now it's nearly 2010, and I'm the future.
You are an American.
I'm an American, born in Seattle.
Okay.
Now I live in New York City.
What do you think about Barack Obama? It's a political question, but
Well,
you know.
I'm not too big of a fan of his. I thought he did this great thing when he had his comedy routine that I saw on television that kind of warmed my heart. But I think he's the Antichrist, and if they fuck up the world in 2012, it'll be his fault, not Sarkozy's. So, you know, for France's sake, I think. I don't know. These people scare me, and they don't do fuck all for my life. And if they can make the euro more valuable and I can earn more euros, then I'm happy. But I tend to stay away from authority and stay out of politics. I'm pretty critical of it.
What do you think about Mrs. Barack Obama? Mrs. Obama?
Well,
It's a question of cameraman.
I'd rather fuck Carla Bruni.
Carla Bruni. It's Italian girl. Okay. Just last question. What do you think about new band in this moment? You know, the new band.
New band.
What do you think? Rock and roll, new band.
Who's a new band?
I don't know.
Well, like the Jonas Brothers. I have a little daughter, and I took her to see the Jonas Brothers. You know the Jonas Brothers? Yeah. Yeah. And they were very, very cute. But I had to go front row. It was in a small club in New York City, in Irving Plaza. It's a tiny little club, maybe 400 or 500 people, and there were 10,000 people outside. And luckily we had special tickets, and we got right in. I got my daughter right up to the front. She's only about this high, she could barely see over the barricade, and I had to protect her. And there was these fat mothers and like 21, 22-year-old fat losers, screaming girls, screaming and like tearing at my arms and like trying to get me off the barricade so they could get forward, pushing and fighting and sweating and jumping. And this was before the band even started. And when I was a kid, I went to shows like AC/DC or, you know, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath. Nothing I've been through compared to the carnage of being front row at the Jonas Brothers. These women. It was hell. But I don't know, the guy couldn't really play guitar that great. But we did see him again in a big place, and they had this rain come down that spelled words, and thought that was pretty amazing. But I don't know, that's for kids. I'm just an old jazz guy, blues guy, rock guy, whatever. And I like to rock. What do you say we go get a strawberry daiquiri? Cut out.
Et
What?
What did you think about this interview?
what do you think about this interview?
Oh, I have fun. I don't know, we'll have to see what it looks like. If they can see that, if you could see where I was, you'd probably be going, fuck, I wish I was there. Well, I'm here. And hopefully you're here too. And I think it's great. I think it's the best interview I've ever done. My masterpiece. Thank you. Rock like fuck. Rock on. Rock hard. Rock animals. This is Adam Bomb saying au revoir.
Voilà, c'était Adam Bomb pour 3X. Voilà. Bonsoir. Et demain, il joue au staccato.
Jacques, vous avez des verres? Vous avez des verres?
Où il y a les verres?
Là au coin, là, c'est pour vous. Je sais pas, c'est le barman.
Nice here.
Yeah.
Come on, Neil.
Alors, c'était bien?
Ça va. On arrivait juste avant qu'il n'y ait plus de lumière.
C'est cool, hein,